Hi, I'm Marty Nemco. It appears that my hoarseness is finally beginning to go away. In any event, this fictional short story is called A Practical Woman. When I was about 10, my father told me that the key to happiness and success is being practical. That sunk in. Maybe because he didn't just preach it, he modeled it. He died recently at age 84 after being told he had advanced cancer. He told me that the practical thing to do was to kill himself. So he took an overdose of sleeping pills and died peacefully. Well, certainly more peacefully than if he had let them torture him with chemo, radiation, and surgery. When it came time for me to choose a college, I was practical. I started at the local community college and lived with my parents. Sure, I wanted independence, preferred it, but it seemed foolish to pay big bucks to live in a dorm that would be noisy, have a crappy diet, and having a random roommate. I liked my parents. I liked my room. I liked my mom's cooking and nurturance. And yeah, my dad's practical wisdom. And I heard again and again that the teachers are better at community colleges because they're hired based on how well they teach, whereas at universities, it's all about their research. Aware of society venerating brands, after finishing community college, I transferred to a brand-name college, brand-name university, one that I couldn't have gotten into as a freshman, but which eagerly accepted me as a junior because so many university students drop out or transfer after the first year or two. One might think that majoring in business would be practical, but I had learned from a number of sources that the business major doesn't particularly prepare you for business success, so I majored in rhetoric, the study of persuasion. After graduating, I decided not to face the winner-take-all competition for good jobs. I was bright, but no tech genius, and while I graduated from a brand-name college, it wasn't Princeton. So I decided to try self-employment. But rather than learning on my own skin, I persistently queried owners of small businesses in the space that I was interested in, AI-assisted medical self-care, until I got someone to hire me. Yeah, I would have to do scut work, but I got to ask lots of questions. I had hoped they'd promote me, but they liked having someone reliable who would do the boring stuff. So after a few months, when I was reaching a point of diminishing returns in learning, I developed a mini business plan, long ones aren't worth the time and effort, and just started my own little business, self-care. My business is to sell wearable health monitors to doctors and healthcare systems to give to patients. I quickly learned that they wanted me to train patients. Fine. I love the field because it's growing rapidly. I could imagine a device implanted under the skin that would monitor various blood levels and automatically deliver needed medication and notify a doctor if needed. No, I haven't gotten rich yet, but I make a living. I help people, and I have control over my life. I am able to live a middle-class lifestyle by having taken the time to persistently look for a low-cost backyard cottage in a nice area. I drive old Toyotas until they drop. They cost me just a few $1,000s, and yet they still have 100,000 plus miles that are reliable left in them. I enjoy relationships, but in short bursts. I've concluded that's more pleasurable than living together, let alone pledging lifetime fealty. I do earn enough money to give a little charity, but rather than succumb to the zeitgeist's insistence that I give to the, quote, least among us, I tutor a low-income gifted child and buy him things to enhance his learning. For example, I paid for him to attend science camp in the summer, something his parents couldn't afford. I'm even practical when it comes to the little things. Standard practical advice is to outsource things that would be worse uses of your time than what you could otherwise be doing. Yet, I clean my cottage. It's a bit of exercise. I clean it to the level I deem necessary, and it feels good to see concrete accomplishment, a cleared sink, washed clothes, even a clean toilet. I hope to continue my practical approach to living, and when I'm old, to have the wisdom and courage to follow my father's practical approach to dying. In any event, that little fictional short story is called A Practical Woman. As usual, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up, accept your thumbs down. Always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. and I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you to take a look at any of my 34 books, including probably the most relevant one to this is How to Do Life, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search out my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.